Welcome to Talking Baloney.
Calvin Cocoa Pop.
This is Boochie.
Oh, gosh.
What's going on?
No script allowed.
What are you, some kind of bot? Come on, people.
Oh, yeah. You want a pickle, you gotta give him a pickle, right?
I want to be a movie star.
Wow, that sounds so interesting.
Fresh and quick.
Cheese, pizza.
Part of the Baloney Nation.
Jim Deezy.
You guys still there?
You know, every time I hear that trendy intro, I hear your mom singing the Pudgy's Pizza. There it freaking is already. We're not even 2 minutes into the damn show.
My mom.
Well,
And you
Baloney
missed
Nation.
her already.
I do miss her. But Baloney Nation, we are back on a special edition of Talkin Baloney. My guest host today, Melly Mels, along with Jim Keezy,
Hey,
myself.
everybody.
That's me. Hey, that's Melly Mels right there, everybody. You know,
Hi,
this could
everybody.
be this could be a pilot test to see if the nation actually does like her. do they want to see her more?
I do happen to know that the episode that I was on was the most listened to episode. So actually, I think it was the Give 'em the Pickle episode.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, everybody likes to get a pickle every now and then, especially if they're dill. I'm here all week, folks.
You want
So,
a pickle, you gotta give him a pickle, right?
special shout out to the big guy who's a little under the weather these last couple weeks, man. Shout out to the big guy. We hope he gets better, be back on the show maybe in the next couple weeks. But we know he's listening. Okay, he's producing the damn show still. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So again, Melly Mel is our co-host today. We're gonna bring a special little edition, but we do have something we need to address quickly on the Baloney Nation show, and that is Cobra Kai, a follow-up to our episode. Melly Mels has now had an opportunity to watch the entire season. She binge watched it like a trooper, you know, neglected her household duties, but binge watched Cobra Kai. Yeah. So, Melly Mels, you all know what we all thought, Joe and myself thought of the Cobra Kai show. What did you think of the show?
All right. So let me just start with saying that I had not gotten into Cobra Kai. I watched the first, I don't know, 1 or 2 episodes, and I just hadn't had the time to really get into it. However, I proudly got my COVID vaccine last week, and it took me out. And so I binge watched Cobra Kai. So I watched all 3 seasons in a couple days. There was a couple of things about it that were different than what you guys thought. So first off,
Here we
I
go.
really had a hard time sympathizing with Johnny. All right. So if you watch the original movies, Johnny was a bully, plain and simple. So the stuff that happened to him, really, he asked for it. Okay. So
What?
yeah. So
what you're saying is you condone his treatment in Cobra Kai?
Well, wait. I didn't even start talking about
All
Cobra
right, go
Kai.
ahead.
I'm just saying that in the original Karate Kid movie, in the one he was in, he bullied Daniel. And so he got what was coming to him. However, then
Wow.
I started watching Cobra Kai, and I struggle a little bit with sympathizing for people who make bad choices. So I felt like his issues were related to some really boneheaded choices that he made. And I was like, okay, so he started his dojo, great, but then he started really showing that, like, having them be bad people, like no mercy, no mercy, no mercy. Well, then he made these little monsters. So
Go ahead. I'm listening.
he made these little monsters, and he started bringing that to them. So then they turned into jerks, and and then, you know, I'm not saying that Daniel is innocent, because he's kind of made his own bad choices, but I had a really hard time sympathizing with Johnny, and I didn't really sympathize with him until like season 3, middle of the season.
And what was the turning point for you?
Choices. Well, so let me tell you some of the things that really bothered me about in like the 3rd season, and why I continued to like not really be able to sympathize with him. Was like, think about how he slept with Miguel's mom, and then like the next day he was hanging out with Allie, going on Ferris wheels and stuff.
But he didn't sleep with anybody.
It doesn't matter. That was just weird. And I don't know. It just I had a hard time seeing it. So the turning point would be, I think, when finally, I guess, decided to cooperate with each other. But I did. There were a couple of things that I really struggled with in that last season. Like, I was really happy that he was. Robbie is joining me for this call, so you may see his tail. That is a shadow. This is what happens to me when I teach classes.
We live on a farm.
This is normal Melanie teaching classes material with Robbie's
It's normal. It's normal to see tails in the face.
Right. So there's something about cat's attraction to laptops.
Yeah.
But anyway, so my turning point, like I said, was I think when they started working together.
Right.
And I felt kind of bad for him. His name, the guy that was Creel, whatever.
Crease.
What was the bad guy's name?
Creel. Its name's Crease.
Well, that's what I was asking. I couldn't remember.
Name's Crease. That's Rocky.
Okay. Well, anyway, so I don't know. I felt kind of bad for him when he took his dojo and stuff, but I think he was dumb for trusting him, I guess. And I understand the point that he was trying to like give somebody a second chance and all, et cetera, but I don't know. So and the other thing I thought, what?
So you're not giving, I don't think, you know what, I'm going to let you finish, because then I'm going to do the old bang, bang, shoot holes through this. Yeah. So what your take on that? You're back up to the part where, you know, Crease is taking over the show, or taking over the dojo. They're back together, Johnny and Daniel. They're doing their thing. What did you think? At that point, I thought at that point, I'm just kind of curious of how they're going to do it in the future now that they're working together. Like, are they really going to win? The other thing that I was a little disturbed by was you guys' fangirling over Hawk. Like, he was a jerk and a bully, and you called him a badass? Come on. First off, Hawk is a badass. He went from being a picked on kid to, bam, knocking him dead at the dojo, and then kicking the crap out of him outside. You know what? There's a story being told about progression where he went from being
turning into evil.
He did, but he came back to the good side when they needed it the most.
Really? But honestly, if you think about it, do you really think that he really, truly flipped that quick after all of that evilness?
I think that he realized that he went down a path that he shouldn't have gone down, and when he saw his buddy in harm's way, he said, I'm going to be there for him.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see in the future, but
you know what I think we need to do right now? I think we need to take a little commercial break, pay the bills, come back to this when we're all refreshed. And I'm just so discombobulated from this statement that you just made right now over the show that I don't. We're gonna come back and talk about Johnny not getting his due with Melly Mels when we come back.
Jim Deezy.
Hey, the big guy. Hey,
Did
you
you
hear the
hear-
news?
I was going to ask you. I was just hearing everyone's talking about this Buzzsprout.
Listen, we do a podcast.
We do.
A lot of people want to do a podcast, but there's no
tons.
other way to do your podcast without using Buzzsprout.
It'd be stupid to not use Buzzsprout.
They are legit with helping you start your podcast and getting your platform out there to everybody. Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, maybe SiriusXM one day. Who knows?
Maybe. They can even get you on Amazon's new podcast service, part of Amazon Music. And if you pay for 2 months of Buzzsprout, you're going to get a $20 Amazon gift card that you can use for stuff at Amazon. It's
and we
amazing.
all know.
So if you want to start a podcast, all you have to do is click on the link in the show notes attached to this very episode. Follow that link, sign up, enjoy Buzzsprout, do your own thing.
Yes.
If you had to do it again, what kind of podcast would you do?
Yeah, we might go way down the other end of the spectrum, but we'd probably have to change our identities.
Yeah, that's the beauty of our podcast. We don't talk politics and religion.
No politics, no religion. But you know what? Buzzsprout will get you out there, and that's the whole point of a podcast. Welcome back to Talkin Baloney with our special co-host today, Melly Mels. What's up, Melly Mels?
Hey. Wow, thank you for having me. I'm multitasking.
welcome.
I'm petting a dog so she doesn't bark.
She's petting the dog, folks. The show doesn't do politics or religion, but we pet the dog. So, picking up where we left off, Melly Mels told us her story about Cobra Kai and what she thought. And frankly, I want to say that that's her story, and I don't like it. I think that she's not giving Johnny his fair due. I have to say that I think Johnny showed progression from the Karate Kid movie all the way through into Cobra Kai, and Johnny's my new favorite character, more so than Daniel LaRusso. And I think that also, when Melly Mel's opinion on the Hawkman, I think she's a little misguided on this one. I think she's I think she needs to retrain her thought, or I might just start rocking a red mohawk in the house just to prove a point.
Okay. No. See, here's the thing. People can have different opinions than you, and it's okay, James. All right. That's one thing you need to learn, okay? We went over this with Harry Potter. Right, didn't we? Not.
All right, Harry Potter's not real.
Okay. See, but people are entitled to their own opinions.
I get that, but listen, when we're talking Harry, now you got me off the train of thought. Harry Potter walks around a little piece of wood stick, wham, magic. Look at this is a Microsoft Surface Pen. There's no magic in this. It's not even believable.
There is magic if you touch it to the screen and you have a charged battery.
All right, see, there we go. We're splitting hairs. So anyway, I think, picking up where you left off with the Cobra Kai series, I think we're going to see trials and tribulations in season 4, where maybe Daniel and Johnny may not like how the two teach. You know, they might have some issues there. But I think you're going to see the progression of the Hawkman. I think you're going to see the progression of Daniel finally coming back down to earth a little bit, and then Johnny maybe finally getting his moment. But I will say that, Johnny, sleeping with Miguel's mom. Yeah, buddy. Hey, he did the right thing the next day. He said, no, I'm in a relationship with someone, and he did the right thing. So I think you owe Johnny an apology.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No, I will say that I'm just kidding. I know you keep telling me like I'm the only one in America that doesn't sympathize, but I had a conversation with one of my friends the other day at work, and they felt kind of the same way. So I am not the only person in America. I know one more person, but I will say that the show was really good. I enjoyed the show. I was really sad when it ended because I was looking forward to more. I wanted to see how it ended up and everything, but this is like, welcome to my class. This is what happened. And so I was excited. I liked the show. I really enjoyed the flashbacks. So I agree with you guys that you like the flashbacks.
How about the soundtracks?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. The scene from the car when they were listening to the music, I thought that was pretty cool too. Mm-hmm. Were you slightly disturbed at all that Daniel was in Okinawa having dinner with his ex-girlfriend and didn't tell his wife at all when they were having marital problems? I don't know. Okay. That just hit me wrong.
So they're not having any marital problems in this show. In the show, she's kind of running the business by herself. He's in Okinawa. No. He's in Okinawa trying to save their business, and the lady that he's having dinner with is in her heart committed to only one other person, and she knows Daniel's in a relationship, and she merely said, "Hey, we're not doing nothing here." It's clearly evident.
She's single. Okay, she's single.
Huh?
And yes, I would say they were having marital issues. Have you not watched the show? Because apparently you didn't watch it very clearly. They were not on the same page.
They were not on the same page with a couple little things, but I didn't see any issues with, marriage on the rocks, Kardashians, divorce kind of stuff.
No. I'm not saying divorce, but I was struggling a little bit with the fact that he was in Okinawa. He went to, maybe they had a conversation that just wasn't on camera, that he was like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, I'm going to go to dinner with my ex-girlfriend and hope you don't mind. But that was a little weird to me. But I did really like the show, and I am looking forward to it. I just wonder how it's going to work out the next season.
So, speaking of, we're going to leave it there, folks, on Cobra Kai. If you have a question, you'd like to side with Melly Mels on this, you'd like to side with myself, Jim Kesey, the greatest ever. If you'd like to side with either one of us, you text into that hotline. We'll put the number up on the screen. You text in, let us know what you thought of Cobra Kai. Let us hear your different. If your viewpoint's different than ours, we want to hear about it. But last time Melly Mels was on this show, we asked her a question if she ever saw a movie, and she finally saw it. She's the only one in America that's never seen 16 Candles. Take it away, Melly Mels. What'd you think?
So I did watch 16 Candles. Now I know it is not a horror movie.
Oh wait, no one got killed?
I thought it was good.
There's no knives or gloves or hockey masks?
No. I do agree with Joe that there were some Asian stereotypes in it, but it was good. It was a 80s Molly Ringwald movie. So, but yeah, it was all right. And like I said, I found out it wasn't a horror movie.
Yeah, that was what we were looking for, just to verify. 16 Candles, folks, is not a slasher movie. It's not a horror movie. It's not a spin-off of Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a coming of age movie from the 80s. Mm-hmm. And with that, folks, we're going to take one more quick commercial break. We're going to come back with a 5-question speed round with Melly Mels. She has no idea what I'm going to ask her. This could be good. Welcome back, folks, to Talkin Baloney. Myself, Jim Keezy, here with Melly Mels, who is getting ready to take her first ever speed round. 5 quick questions from yours truly, Jim Keezy, to Melly Mels. Let's dive right into it. Are you ready?
About it.
All
Yeah,
right.
of course I'm ready.
Question
I'm really excited.
number 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to go easy on you for the first question, then we're going to dive into the hardcore stuff right after.
Okay.
What is your favorite podcast?
Well, it's this. I have to say that. Can I say my second one too?
Go ahead. We'll let you say your second.
Okay. Mark Maron, WTF.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a New Kids on the Block show or something else?
Lately, no. I mean, I listen to several podcasts, but my third favorite one is My So-Called Whatever, and that is about New Kids on the Block. But lately, the mood I've been in, WTF, is my favorite. I don't think you've ever listened to it, have you?
I might, I'll check it out one day. But just for the record,
I think
Baloney
you'd like
Nation, her favorite podcast is Talking Baloney. All right, speed round. Question number 2. How did you come up with Give 'em the Pickle? And have you ever given them the pickle?
Okay, so Give 'em the Pickle is a legit customer service program.
So you're servicing the customer is what you're saying.
Well, if you wanted to think about it that way, yeah, you are. But I think it was developed before pickles were really in the same category as like eggplants and, peaches and stuff like that. But there was a program called Give 'em the Pickle. It was from like the Seattle, I think it was that Pike's Market. In there they had this thing, and the guy that developed it, when people asked for a pickle, instead of charging them for a pickle, he would give them to it for free. So that's where it came from. It was a legit program. Legit program. And yes, I did give my coworker a pickle. I gave him a little pickle on a card.
Was this before we were married, or is this you admitting to something that?
This is when we were married. Remember, I didn't know that it was.
So she's giving people the pickle. I don't even know who these people are. Have they been vetted?
I didn't know that. Yes, you have met this person. I didn't know that it was an innuendo then, but I learned very quickly that it was.
All right. Question number 3. We'll come back to question 2 in a little bit. Question number 3. Favorite fast food place?
Oh boy, this one's a little hard. I'm not answering them speed lightning either, but you're not giving me choices. So, favorite fast food, Panera Bread.
What the cow? But that's like going to Waffle House and saying, "I'll have the salad." Oh, you did that.
I did, and that's where I go to eat.
I wouldn't really call Panera. I should have specified favorite fast food: McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's.
Oh, that's easy. Wendy's.
Okay. Favorite French
for
fries?
Food, yeah, I go to McDonald's just for their unsweetened iced tea. I don't eat their food.
Okay. Question number 4. Favorite TV show?
The Goldbergs.
Goldbergs. All right. Goldbergs. I wasn't expecting that. Question number.
I was gonna say.
I thought for sure you would say The Office, but.
I was thinking current TV show.
So speed round gets stumped on current versus, blah blah blah, whatever. All right, question number 5.
I mean it. Wow.
Question number 5.
Okay.
Next place to road trip. 10 seconds.
I want to go to the beach again. Virginia Beach.
I was thinking Waffle House, but hey, to each his own.
everybody can have their opinion, right?
Everybody gets their opinion, except on this show. Folks, if you guys want to text in, call into the hotline. The number will be up on the screen. If you want to order anything off the Talkin Baloney shop, we got hoodies, hats, you name it, bumper stickers, stickers for the car, coffee mugs. You want a Jimbo Joe's coffee, a Rochester press box shirt, whatever, we can make it. Hell, if you want something you don't see on the shop, text it into us. We'll see if we can make it for you. Because right there is the boss of the print shop. It's open.
Yeah.
Melly Mels, how many employees you got now?
I got
See, folks,
one, which is me.
Yeah, we're trying to hire people. We're trying to hire people. We need your orders. We might even, you know what? Let's throw a 2021 coupon up there on the screen too. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Let's
Why not?
What, 20%? Let's give them 20% off for 20.
Sure.
Let's give them
Let's give 'em
21% off. How about 21% off?
I'm cool with that.
All right. So listen, folks, text into the line. Tell us what you want to hear about. Tell us what you liked about Melly Mels being on the show. If you want to see her again, because, you know, we're not going to have her if you don't want to see her. That's just how it works. Ratings equals money.
It's all about the ratings.
So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll get the big guy back. And go ahead, Melly Mels. You had something you want to add?
Oh, I just said that I'm hoping my fans will call in, text, you know, say they want me to be on the show.
Let's see if all those blockheads from Blockhead Nation actually want to, you know, hang tough with you and see if they're going to walk step by step.
Wow.
But until next week, folks, in honor of the big guy not being here today, stay classy, Rochester, and we'll see you next week. And keep your hands.
Have a good week.